tell. Is this on?
They think they found someone who can take on mommy? No.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano and Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
You guys know what's in 2 weeks? Wiener War!
War games.
Basically,
War
yeah.
games.
How do you
War
tease?
games.
How do you tease
War games.
the best match that has
War games.
happened
games, fella.
in years? These NXT War Games matches have been incredible.
Yes.
How do you dangle this in front of us and let us fucking fanboy out? Oh, it's gonna be Gargano and Ciampa
I
and
know.
Kevin Owens,
Yeah.
and they're gonna fight.
First of all, where the fuck is Kevin Owens?
First of all, where the fuck is anyone that cares for this match?
Where's Ciampa
Well,
with Triple H being back?
You're talking about
Hips.
injured people.
Hip
Sure,
surgery.
I mean, but they're what? Owens is injured again.
Yes.
Is he?
Guy,
Yes, he is.
Oh, was that
that's what they're saying to keep us happy.
It's basically confirmed, yes.
Okay.
It happened. No, I mean, look, how do you ruin a War Games match? Fella!
Take an
Fucking
old guy
Sheamus.
that has teased his retirement like 5 times in the last 3 months.
Correct.
It's not
Waves to
even...
the fans, leaves his, shillelagh in the middle of the ring, whatever he did.
Shillelagh.
It's not even Team McIntyre, it's Team Sheamus.
Right.
And my two fuck buddies.
Ugh.
And when was the last
terrible.
time Sheamus and McIntyre were even friends? They've been feuding for like 3 years.
Yeah.
But now they're just friends?
Yeah.
They were friends and they weren't friends and they were friends again?
They're like Kevin
Jeez.
Owens and Sammy. They keep
guess.
getting back together and
Oh,
breaking
Sammy.
up.
Is he
and-
hurt too?
No.
Well-
They said he had a personal matter.
Right, a personal
That's why he
matter.
wasn't
Well,
on
he
SmackDown.
did tweet something that translated to like something sad. So,
Oh.
It translated?
yeah.
Oh, in another language?
Yeah.
Like he lost a family member or
I
something?
think so, yeah.
Okay.
All right, well, look, those things happen. I get that. But, if they're not doing the War Games match because of injury, that's one thing. But if they're not doing it because they're like, ooh, the Sammy Uso thing is really good, let's try that out for a year. That's why they have gotten really bad at putting on a good show, because they drag something out that's good. It's been good. Now turn. Now pull Sammy from the stable when we least expect it.
Right.
And turn on the group.
Well, so it looks like they're doing a 5-on-5. Well, they are doing a 5-on-5 for the women, but the men's is going to be 4-on-4?
No. Sammy will be there.
And then who's going to be 5th? What other fella is going to join the group? Fuck off.
Who's the next biggest name? Because Seth Rollins doing the
Karrion
Lashley.
Cross?
No.
Well, look,
he's
I
not
mean-
going to be a babyface. Seth Rollins is involved with Lashley in theory and all that. And like, who's the next biggest name? It's Braun Strowman.
Right.
Unfortunately.
MJF, will you call on me?
Sure.
Maybe Owens will be the 5th guy, and that's where they'll do the Sammy Owens.
hit it again.
Yeah,
the
I mean,
Sammy
they
and
just-
Owens. And then Owens is about to die.
Keep hitting you as long
and
as
then
he's
Sammy
talking.
will save him.
Change his voice so at least it's entertaining.
Look, we can skip to breaking news now.
Sure.
Kevin Owens
Retired.
got injured. He's retired. We can just quit the
done.
podcast.
I'm done.
Kevin Owens suffered an injury in his right knee at Sunday's house show in Madison, Wisconsin.
He's at a house show.
That's the thing, though. Yeah, so he was healthy. So there were no plans to do any of this. What, are they going to do it all
Hold on.
Monday?
He doesn't do the Saudi shows.
Yeah.
So they had to, just have him not be around, I guess.
Exist.
Exist. Yeah, he went down during his match with Austin Theory after planting his knee. Wrestling Observer saying that he has an MCL sprain, which could be like 6, it could be a couple months.
Or a couple days.
I don't know if he's going to be back by Survivor Series, but it was believed that he was going to be the 5th man for Team Sheamus, which makes sense. But
Sure.
it seems unlikely now, unless,
So now we
it's
have
not a
2
bad
War
sprain.
Games matches. So 2 of those
Yeah.
that really mean nothing. That
Correct.
are nothing. They're not even elimination matches.
That
They're the
champions-
opposite. We're going to
champions are
add
in.
people. We're going to add people.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure there'll be good matches because it's War Games, like the Rumble. Even
Well,
when
the
it's bad,
men
it's still
don't
good.
have anyone that could really do
Do
anything
anything.
that cool.
Well, the Usos maybe.
What
No?
are they going to do? A splash?
Well,
That's all they fucking do.
then you've got AJ versus Finn. You've got Ronda Rousey, no thanks, versus, oh God, we'll get to that later. What else do we have? What other bullshit do we have? So again, we're doing this again.
United States title match, most likely.
There's no Survivor Series like match.
Well, those are the War Games, Matt. Those are the War Games matches.
But they're not Elimination Survivor Series. The Survivor. The name of the freaking pay-per-view. I was in New York for 3 days. I'm sorry.
They did. I mean, look, they've had good Survivor Series pay-per-views where they're not doing those matches. The tournament with The Rock winning.
Well,
was
a tournament
great.
for the title.
Okay,
sure.
yeah, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But like some of the
greatest moment ever.
I mean, you wouldn't be complaining if these War Games matches looked fucking good. But no, Team Sheamus.
Obviously.
Team Sheamus.
I don't want to not get a Survivor Series match and then watch a stupid bullshit match.
They should have got like guys like fucking Pete Dunne, but instead they got guys like Butch to be in this fucking War Games match.
True.
Pete Dunne has experience.
He does.
Yeah.
He's been in one, right?
He could do some cool shit. I have yet to see Butch do anything cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
I'm sure Bobby Fish will show up for $50.
That's true. So yeah, I mean, look, this is why last week I said I've lost faith in Triple H.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe our best hope is that maybe in a couple years he gets to change everything, but he's the one approving this shit.
Right.
Yeah, I get it. Kevin Owens is injured, Ciampa is injured, so what the fuck are you gonna do? Sheamus is one of your biggest names, so is McIntyre.
Also, it's like Triple H has always guarded Sheamus because he discovered Sheamus.
Yeah.
And they were workout buddies. Yeah.
I made Sheamus.
Like they were workout pals. Of course, he's always going to push Sheamus.
Yeah.
Hashtag
Push Sheamus.
push Sheamus off a cliff.
Damn.
All right, well, we got to thank a few new patrons before we continue the show.
Yeah.
Thank you to Danielle, Andrew Nash, Jacob Heilman, and Push Josh.
Oh, Josh signed up again.
Wow.
How much money is he giving back?
Yeah,
every month?
He owes money. That's the thing.
Right, yeah.
So, yeah, go to patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. We got weekly.
How much is it a month?
It's only $5 a month.
That's a hell of a deal.
You
know,
could do-
$5 is probably worth one of us starting to be Patreon so that we have to make Andrew read something on the show. We do have to consider that. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. All right. Yeah, you got weekly AEW recaps, a shit ton of brackets, which everyone loves.
Yeah.
Classic recaps of Raw, SmackDown, pay-per-views.
We might have to just do a classic Survivor Series.
Maybe, since they won't do it. Yeah.
Since they won't. Have we done Survivor Series 2001?
I don't think so. What was that one?
WWE versus WCW, like winner take all.
Was that a good pay-per-view, though?
It was a good final match.
Because that was still like WCW's like B team.
Well,
no.
It was winner take all.
Yeah, it was Stone Cold,
sure.
Kurt Angle,
Yeah.
Shane, Booker T, and RVD. I think.
Half of those guys weren't even WCW guys.
I know.
It's so ridiculous.
Can we just-
I mean, sure, we could do one of the Survivor Series pay-per-views. Why not?
Can we just recap the Raw following that show? I bet on a winner last night.
The Consortium.
The Consortium. Woo!
How many times did he have to practice that?
Oh, God.
I think we've reviewed that segment on the podcast hundreds of times.
Probably.
Partners.
Yeah.
I don't think that is what I think it could not be. Yeah. Why is he grabbing his ear? And then Jim Ross.
Tell him to get the fuck out of here.
That can't be what I think it might not possibly be, but it can't not be that. I don't think it's not.
Yeah.
But it is.
Yeah.
Calm down, Franks. It's in the fucking script.
Right.
Vince wanted me to fucking not know who it is.
Vince wanted me to bust a nut.
I know who Ric Flair is, you son of a bitch.
Funny thing is, like,
God damn it.
Ric Flair, who's been a lifelong heel pretty much.
Right.
Like, what's his face? King, who was a heel commentator at the time, was mad that he showed up. It's like, you ruined it.
Sure.
Yeah.
You already gave it away. You should be like, Ric Flair, that's amazing.
Yeah. So again, thank you to those patrons. Go to patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. Give it a try. Try it out.
Yeah,
Give
try
it
it.
a try.
Try it.
All right, so SmackDown opens with the New Day versus the Usos for the Undisputed Tag Titles. I mean, even Kofi could say it best.
Who wants to see this match again? Nobody!
Yeah, Kofi had more to say about it, too.
Rematch after rematch after rematch after rematch after rematch.
I get why they're doing it, because if they beat them, then, you know, the New Day are the longest reigning tag team ever.
Beats
So
their
they've
record.
got to beat them and beat their record the same week.
Yeah, all of that. Yeah, because that
So-
was going to happen.
The crowd yelled, "We want Sammy," and one of the Usos, and it seemed like it was Jimmy yelled, "Sammy ain't shit." I was
Right.
like, well, why does Jimmy? I thought Jimmy liked Sammy.
Yeah, they have like a secret handshake and everything.
Well, it's no
Because-
secret.
Well, that's
I'm
true.
sure it was Jay. You just got it confused, you know.
No. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
One
the
has
hair now?
all red hair, and
One
one
has
has a little bit of red hair,
And a mullet.
and a
And a mullet, yeah.
Yeah. So,
you can tell them apart now.
Yeah.
So the Usos have a super kick party, and they hit the double splash on Xavier Woods, but Woods kicks out. Xavier and Kofi hit Jimmy with the midnight hour outside the ring, and then another one inside the ring, but Jay breaks up the pin. And then both teams have that end of match stare down in the ring, which they're going to do in both War Games matches, because you do it in every War Games match.
Like, respect.
They stand up and then they just start punching each other. But in the end, Kofi went for a frog splash, but the Usos countered with the 1D for the win.
with a very shitty 1D.
Well, yeah, I mean,
wasn't
Kofi,
great.
why would you be going for like a splash when, you know, they're standing up?
Yeah.
Right
But
there.
it was just to trick the audience at home.
Oh.
Because everyone at the, you know, in the fucking arena was like, well, no, they're standing up. Obviously, they're going to do this.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So Usos retain, of course, and they said like on Monday they're going to be the longest reigning, so maybe they'll have a celebration on. Oh no, they didn't end up having a celebration on Raw.
No. You know why, right?
Why is that?
Roman told him not to.
Oh, of course.
I don't watch Raw.
But usually he sends them. He's like, go to Raw for me. Even though I won't.
He's like, go watch Raw.
yeah.
Go watch Raw.
So backstage, Roman Reigns tells his cousins, you know, feels good being the best, right? But now it's time for me to handle my business, and I need y'all with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll get to that later.
Will we?
We can skip it. Next up, we have Shinsuke Nakamura versus Santos Escobar. First round match in the WWE World Cup tournament.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Correct.
What is this? Is this like when Shane won?
Yes.
No.
The winner faces Shane, and then you get to take
Finally.
his Saudi trophy if you
Yes.
beat him.
Yeah.
Well, you have to come back for the finals.
That was the best in the world tournament.
Oh, that's
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
To make fun of CM Punk.
Yeah.
Right.
So the winner of this does get a trophy. It's a trophy with a giant WWE logo on it.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So they're still doing that. And you also get an Intercontinental Championship match.
Oh, right.
Because
So
no
Strowman-
one gets to fight the champion.
So Strowman will beat
Strowman.
Gunther.
We'll beat Gunther, yeah. Basically.
Yeah.
So the rest of Legado del Fantasma was there along with, you know, Zelina Vega, of course.
Yeah.
Cruz del Toro.
What the
and-
fuck was Escobar wearing? He had like a weird. He like had half of Killer Cross's old outfit, and he had like the weird mask.
Yeah.
The whole thing was just a mess.
So yeah, his Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde got involved, so Nakamura beat them up, but then Escobar hit the Phantom Driver off the second rope for the
bad.
win.
Not bad. Not
Yeah,
bad.
that was
not
cool.
bad, yeah.
Next up, Megan Moran interviews LA Knight backstage. He bitches about not being in the World Cup, but then the TV behind him keeps glitching out, and he gets upset. But then Bray Wyatt is standing in front of him.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Look, he's got to beat the fuck out of somebody,
Yeah.
right? It's his first, right?
No.
This was such a bad segment.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Bray.
Well,
Yeah.
it's just weird
LA
'cause,
Feet was
like,
horrible, by the way. He was horrible.
yeah.
But now that you
Yeah,
said
it
he's
was.
like he's the Rock. Like he's like a 12-year-old trying to be the Rock.
Correct.
I've been saying it since I first saw him. He's a white version of The Rock.
He even said you could take those puppets and stick them up your ass or whatever you want to do with them. Yeah, the Rock said
That's
that.
right. The Rock was his favorite wrestler.
Turn
growing
those
up.
puppets sideways. Don't fucking say that. You're not allowed to
Candy, yes.
Yeah.
The Rock was obviously his favorite wrestler growing up.
Right.
His pose on the turnbuckle, it's the same spot where The Rock goes.
Yeah. He just doesn't smell the arena.
No.
That smells good.
So yeah, Bray Wyatt introduces himself and he says, "I used to be ashamed of the things that I've done, Randy, but I don't know anymore. And then Knight tells Bray, yeah, go play with your puppets. And Bray headbutts him and walks away. And then LA Knight gets up and he's like, where'd he go? He's right there.
Right.
He's right there.
He's a foot and a half away.
You just, fuck it. He just hit you. You got up immediately.
Yeah, he's drinking a water bottle.
Yeah. He's giving you a thumbs up like, hey, good segment. Good job.
Right.
That's where he is. Schmuck.
Yeah. He's asking what you want on your pizza.
Schmuck.
Look, I get it. It's a Bray Wyatt reboot.
Sure.
Right? He's not going to go straight to the top. I don't think I ever really want to see Bray win the title again because it's been handled so poorly in the past.
Both times.
Both times.
Yeah.
Goldberg. But like LA Knight is where he starts. And not to mention like you're doing this babyface heel thing where it's like we don't really know what you are.
Right. What's your next opponent? Top Dollar?
Top Dollar. Yeah, he's gonna go after Hit Row.
But yeah,
Cruz
because
del Toro?
He said, hey, my name's Bray, and now we can be friends. Are you that guy again? Is he Funhouse Bray?
Yeah.
When he doesn't have his split personality?
I'd kind of like to see Funhouse Bray because this version's not as entertaining.
Correct.
What's next? Humberto Carrillo.
Oh, hey.
Next up, we have a six-pack challenge. We got Liv Morgan versus Xia Li versus Lacey Evans versus Sonya Deville versus Shotzi versus Raquel Gonzalez.
First one to drink a 6-pack wins, right?
Yeah,
I wish.
Six-pack challenge.
I wish.
And why doesn't Liv just get a rematch like everybody else? Didn't Ronda get 3 matches against Liv before she won the title? And Liv gets 0 rematches?
Correct.
Well, because
Fucking
remember
dumb.
4 years
Makes no
ago,
sense.
4 years ago when they had the public apology in the ring.
Uh-huh.
No more automatic rematches
Unless
you're Ronda Rousey. What?
yeah.
Huh?
Basically.
Excuse me? So yeah, Evans hit Shotzi with the women's right early on and then went for a very confusing pin, which got broken up. I thought Evans was about to go for a sharpshooter.
Right.
But then the ref just started counting. I was like, what the fuck are you doing, Lacey?
Makes sense.
Did you completely forget how to wrestle? Did Ric Flair dick you down so fucking good that you completely forgot everything else in your life?
Yeah.
Look, I was looking forward to some good stuff in this match, but it was one botch after another.
Oh, it was terrible.
After
so
another.
bad.
After another.
It was really bad.
Even commentary. Let's listen to these interesting comments from Wade Barrett.
Let's call it what it is. Shotzi is a weirdo from way out there.
Yeah, but she's a great athlete, Wayne. Who are you to call somebody a weirdo?
Nothing weird about me, pal. I'm straight.
And Raquel now.
Straight as they come.
What? It's kind of funny.
I'm not weird. I'm straight. I'm not a weird gay guy. Like, what is he saying exactly? And then he starts laughing because he realized he just fucking, he put himself in a corner. He was like, oh, fuck, what do I say now?
Right. They should just put,
I'm as straight as I come.
they should just put the 2 British guys on SmackDown. And then we don't even have to listen to commentary.
Just pot it down.
Right.
Well, Cole, I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
Why has he not said that
Yeah, why
yet?
has he not said that once?
Like, what the fuck?
They
Even
should
just
have a
as a
segment
throwaway.
every week where he does it.
Yeah.
No, just as like a throwaway.
Here's this week's bad news.
I'm afraid
Roman
I've got
is
bad
still
news
champ.
for Roman. Yeah.
Here's some bad news. Russia accidentally fired a missile to Poland. That's not good. It's bad news.
That's bad news.
He just literally tells the news.
Right. Literal bad news.
I've got some bad news. Michael Cole is still here.
Yeah.
Even that's a funny opening.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, back to the match. Raquel sets up a table
Oh,
and
boy.
was planning on powerbombing Sonya through it, I guess, even though they were facing the wrong way.
Correct.
So what are you doing? And then Liv jumps off the barricade,
Bless her heart.
but it was too far of a jump, and she should know this.
Right.
She should know. You can't make that jump. What are you, Ricochet?
Yeah.
What are you, Kofi Kingston?
Yeah.
And they just awkwardly fall.
Yeah.
It looked terrible.
Was, like, Raquel going to put Liv through the table?
No, I think Liv was going to tackle Raquel through the table.
Yeah, right.
While Raquel is standing at normal height.
Well,
No, she was on the steel steps.
Okay, yeah.
But it was just
Yeah,
like,
it was
Liv,
just-
go on the announce table and then jump from there.
Right. Just
You
one
could've
little
made-
hop.
Could have done that one.
Yeah, that was a train wreck.
And then Shotzi hits Lacey with her never wake up DDT for the win. That's the name of
Sonya, they show them all on the floor. Sonya gets up and turns her head to the ring. Then they cut to the back and forth, the 30-second finish.
Yeah.
What is Sonya doing when she's covering her?
I don't know.
She gets up, looks at the ring, then they cut to the against the ropes thing where ultimately Shotzi hits her move and pins her. I'm like, what the Sonya,
Right.
you don't want to win?
No.
And all it was a DDT,
fuck is
and
she
she
doing?
like crossed her leg, Lacey's leg.
And
it
put
was
her
the-
arm back. It was kind of like
It was the
hammer.
most anticlimactic 6-pack challenge I think we've ever seen.
Right. I mean,
Like it just
yeah,
ended. We're like,
it
wait,
was-
this is over?
Right.
It was bad. I was trying to figure out who's winning this. I was like, maybe Raquel, but I guess they don't want to beat her. They don't want to have Ronda beat her again because she's already beaten her. And yeah, Shotzi. That's a pay-per-view match. Shotzi
That's
and
a
Ronda.
big 4 pay-per-view match. Wow.
It gets worse because then we go backstage
That's worse.
and Emma congratulates Shotzi.
Lena.
Welcome back.
And she
again.
says, have you seen Madcap? And then Shotzi says, oh my God, you're totally crushing on him.
Hold
and
on,
I was
hold
like,
on.
oh my God, no, I'm not, you stupid slut.
That's right. I put the gun on my mouth. Keep going.
Yeah.
Right. And
Well, they're actually fucking in real life.
right.
So,
I
I
Wait,
guess-
are they really?
yeah.
They
Emma
are.
and
No,
Madcap?
Shotzi and Emma.
Uh-oh.
And Madcap. He's a lucky man.
Whoa.
Wow.
No, yeah, they are. But like this whole, I was watching this like, what is this, NXT 2.0?
Right.
This is a Tuesday show. This belongs on Tuesday, Triple H.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Because that's what they do lately on NXT. It's just like, oh, you're gonna fuck him? You're gonna swallow? Huh?
Right,
You
yeah.
little slut? You gonna swallow that
Like,
cock?
what was it? After Johnny left and like Indy had nothing to do except like
Fuck Dexter.
fuck Dexter,
Yeah.
and then her friend was like fucking
Yeah.
Duke
Right.
Hudson.
Oh, my boyfriend's got a bigger cock. Really?
Let's whip him out. Oh, what?
I'm going to go mouth rape Dexter.
Right, because then they had a makeout contest.
They did. Oh, that was a weird jerk off session.
Yeah.
for you.
So glad I don't watch that show anymore.
I know.
Jesus.
So you returned tonight?
No.
No.
Into sure.
So then Shayna walks up
Not even kidding.
and tells Shotzi that Ronda is going to snap her ankles. And Shotzi says, Ronda's never faced anyone like me before.
Like
a jobber?
Yes.
And she's like, oh, I might just surprise Ronda and the entire world. And Shayna's like, yeah, well, turn around and say it to her then. And
Damn.
Ronda's there, but then Shayna chokes Shotzi out. And Ronda says, clean up on aisle green.
Oh, no. There it is. There it is. You had both of them.
That was crickets. Yeah, both were needed. So
Next up, Caleb Braxton interviews Ricochet backstage. He says he's going to win the World Cup tournament, get his title back. And then Imperium walks up and Gunther tells Ricochet, didn't you have enough last time? I would love to beat you again.
Sure.
So is Ricochet winning this fucking thing?
No, that's just a tease.
Maybe like Braun loses something by count out and that's how they write him off. But why have this segment?
Like take out a whole half a bracket like they've done before.
Well, there's only 8 people.
Right.
It's-
So if
you know,
two
these-
guys get counted out, that's a whole half a
These
bracket.
tournaments are fucking
This guy
weak.
goes right to the finals.
These tournaments are
right.
weak to begin with.
They're horrible.
8-man fucking brackets.
Maybe Sammy?
Imagine if we did brackets and it was only 8 things.
right.
Maybe they give Sammy the title, right? Isn't he in it?
He's in it.
I mean, it would still take us 15 minutes with all the yelling and screaming, but you know,
Right.
it would be a 16-minute episode.
Yeah. So next up, we have Jinder Mahal versus Braun Strowman.
Oh.
World Cup tournament thing.
Vince?
Yeah, I guess.
Where the hell have you been?
Yeah, where the fuck
Why
is
the
he?
hell would you care?
We don't.
Why the hell do I care? Why the hell aren't you?
Yeah!
God.
Wow.
Fuck. I thought the fucking button malfunctioned for a second. It's like, what the fuck just happened? Do I have to buy a new fucking Stream Deck?
Jesus.
That's tremendous.
Thank you.
So Mahal cheap shotted Braun before the bell rang. This match was 4 times longer than I expected it
Oh, yeah?
because it was 2 minutes.
Oh.
Thought it was gonna be 30 seconds.
It should be. It should be.
That was way too long.
And Braun did his round the world thing and he hit the power bomb for the win.
Yay. Wow. So
great.
excited.
Jinder Mahal like cut a promo before the match. He's like, the Mother Day Maharaja is back.
Yeah.
And he reminds us that he was a WWE
And now
champion.
he's gone.
And now I'm gone again. Fuck.
Triple H is like, I told you never to mention you were WWE champion.
Yeah.
Right.
He's like, what do I have to do? I love Carnage. No, that's Veer's thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, who?
God, that when we do the worst bracket part 3, that could fucking win.
Yeah, yeah.
No one knows how to stop me because I can't stop.
He's fucked up the whole time. It was so great.
That's why he's back on NXT in a tag team.
Yeah, just growling. Oh, the monsters.
Where's Malcolm Bivens to manage them?
Oh, well.
So next up, we have Zelina Vega versus B-Fab. However, the match never happens because the music hits and the Viking Raiders are back with Sarah Logan.
Yeah.
And it took Michael Cole 5 fucking minutes to figure out that it was Sarah Logan. He was doing his best Excalibur impression. He was just like, what? Who?
Well,
Yeah.
there was a
What?
There was a
Wait
lot
a minute.
of
Wait a minute.
face
Wait a
paint.
minute.
Yeah.
Hold it.
Yeah.
We fucking knew.
Time.
Like
We knew from the fucking...
literal second.
She's married to them or one of the, no, them. I'm pretty
We've
sure both
known
of them.
for months with these video packages.
Right.
Yeah, she's been in them.
She's been in them.
She used to work there.
That's what? Michael Cole's just like, who are you? What the?
Right?
Hamana.
Please, I need Tom Phillips. And then Tom Phillips is like, what? I don't know.
Yeah.
Chill out, freaks. It was my idea to make her barefoot.
So the Raiders and Logan beat up Hit Row and Legato. Yeah, barefoot. The rest of her was disgusting.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, Jesus.
Bring back the Viking Raiders to be dominant against jobbers because they're never going to win the tag titles.
They just brought them back a couple of months ago.
Right.
As these like, oh, they're fucking amazing again. And then they disappear.
Right.
This is like the 4th reboot for these guys.
Correct.
Who are actually great in the indies and really good in NXT.
This time with more mascara
yeah.
and
I mean,
guyliner.
at least
Guyliner.
they're being heels this time.
Sure, for
And they're-
today.
Yeah, right.
And they're, they're not being goofy fucks.
Wait, give it time.
It could work, but like Eric said, they're not going to win the tag titles.
No.
Because what tag titles?
Because Usos.
They're not going to be the ones that dethrone them whenever that is.
Yeah.
Right.
Whenever Roman's title reign ends in the year like 2030.
Something like that.
Whenever Roman Reigns decides to retire is when this title reign is ending. It will be Roman Reigns' last match.
Right.
That
What
is
happens
my
first?
prediction right now.
What happens first? Does he make Mars acknowledge him? Because we've made it to Mars.
Okay. Yeah.
Or does he drop the title before that?
Mars.
I think it's easily Mars.
Easily Mars. Yeah.
Mars.
Elon says he's close.
Well,
Acknowledge me.
he was close to something else.
The Mars attacks aliens. Tribal chief. So finally, the bloodline comes out to the ring. The crowd chants Usi before they acknowledge their tribal chief. And Paul Heyman called Indianapolis a hellhole, so they booed him. And then he said, "That's not very Usi of you."
Now everyone's going to overuse it.
And this was billed as Roman Reigns' special announcement.
Yes.
So he starts talking to the Usos, but then the Brawling Brutes come out. I
really
We
think
get
you need
both?
to start using the other one.
get
And Rich
both?
Holland is like, yeah, absolutely.
So much sadder.
It's so much sadder. Right. Like it might as well be like The Price is Right, like you fucked up.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
That would be a good one.
And then Rich Holland gets a microphone. God help us all.
Lashley,
He's like, "Oh,
and even Lashley was like,
No.
yeah.
He's like, yeah, you guys, too many of you.
Microphone.
And he's like, guess
Pete.
who's back?
Peter Butch Peter.
we get Braun Strowman.
Pete Holmes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sheamus returns.
Still not retired.
Yep.
Still not retired.
And then Sheamus starts to cut a promo, but his mic cuts out.
Oh, darn.
That was Triple H.
Roman makes fun of him for it. Yeah, well, you booked the motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah.
So then Sheamus continues to try to talk, and then, okay, the mic is already having connective issues, you know? So what does Sheamus do? He starts running and trying to talk with the mic. Well, that's not going to work. It wasn't working when you were standing still, you dumb fuck.
Maybe he was trying to get close to the receiver.
Sheamus, run. Now.
Sheamus is just like, well, Roman, fuck. And then they just run into the ring.
Yeah.
And of course, they're outnumbered. But then the music hits again, and out comes Drew McIntyre, and Drew takes out the Usos and Solo, but Reigns attacks them, and then Sheamus saves Drew, and the show ends with everyone brawling in the ring.
So we don't get an announcement during the show, right?
No.
So
No.
what, we find out on Instagram?
Yes.
Yeah. That's where most of the booking has been for the past 5 years.
Correct.
If I was Triple H and if I ran this company and I did not have William Regal to say it, I would fucking say it. I'd pull a Tony Khan. I'd just come out. Who's that? Is that Joe? Is he one of the right? I don't even know who that is. Whoa, game! Like just Triple H or Triple H.
They don't brag about
You're
TV
Triple H.
ratings. They don't brag about TV ratings anymore. They brag about Twitter likes.
Yes.
And retweets.
Like WWE has more followers than the NFL and the MLB
and who has more money?
NASCAR.
Yeah, and
Who has more
money?
viewers?
Everyone else.
Yeah.
Who has more viewers? Come on now.
Right. Come on.
Come on now.
Come on.
Jesus.
Come on.
So let's see. This is like they put it out when I sent it to you guys.
I think. Look, I think Braun was originally going to win this World Cup tournament and fight Gunther. I think they find a way to get him out of it now so that he's the 5th member. Because please tell me, who else could it be? Seth Rollins is doing his
He
thing
can
with
win
Lashley.
the World Cup and still fight Gunther. It
It's
doesn't
probably
have to
a
be.
Survivor Series match, though.
They'll put it on SmackDown.
Or Braun could do double duty.
Gunties.
You said duty.
Give me another guy that could be the 5th man. Please. Go ahead.
Austin
There's
Theory.
a good guy. It has to be
I
a
know.
good guy.
I know.
There's no one else.
Is there no one else?
Is there no one else?
I wish Seth Rollins, but I don't think they're gonna sabotage that for War Games.
Right, right.
So, on to Monday Night Raw. We do open with Seth freaking Rollins,
Yeah.
and he mentions how Austin Theory, cashed in on his United States Championship, and the crowd chants that was stupid
Oh, good.
Yeah, it was.
because everyone knows.
Everyone knows it was.
And then Rollins mentions that he's facing Finn Balor tonight, and then out comes Bobby Lashley.
No.
And Lashley demands a title shot, but Seth says, you could have happened last week, but instead you tried to remove my soul from my body. Could it be because you recently lost to Brock Lesnar? That's the 5th man.
No way.
If they could convince him, of course.
They can
Holy
convince him.
shit.
Yeah, fat chance.
And he pins Sammy.
Hey, Brock, it's Paul. We
need
really
you.
need you. Kevin Owens is not going to be... And Brock's like, Kevin Owens? Okay. We really need you.
That'd be fun. But
right.
How
I don't
much?
know.
Yeah, I think that's the best case scenario at this point.
Yeah.
Right.
Honestly.
Yeah.
So, maybe. But I would still guess Braun at this point. But, I mean, Lesnar does the big shows, and Survivor Series is in a big arena, right?
It's in Boston.
Yeah. I mean, the basketball stadium,
Yeah.
still pretty big. So, Mustafa Ali comes out demanding a match against Lashley, and Lashley warns him, but Ali gets in the ring, gets thrown out. He gets back in the ring, and Lashley throws him out again, and Lashley's like, okay, fine, I'll fucking squash you. And he basically does. He hits the Dominator, a few spine busters. Ali makes a small comeback with a tornado DDT off the top rope.
Way to
but
go.
Lashley hits the spear and makes Ali tap to the Hurt Lock.
Yeah,
So
that's great.
next up, Raw was just a bunch of shit matches. man.
Garbage.
Next up,
can.
we have Mia Yim.
Right.
Oh, what's going to be her first match back? Fucking Tamina. I felt like I was getting raped when this match was going on. So Kathy Kelly interviewed the OC backstage before the match
Right.
in a very cringy segment.
It was really weird.
Remember when the Good Brothers returned? We're like, okay, at least AJ Styles can be cool again.
Yeah.
Nope.
No. Very cringy segment. Oh, we want some beer. They're like fucking 12-year-olds. They're like the fucking kids from Superbad. We're gonna get some beer and drink some beer. Isn't it bad? No, you're 40.
You're 40.
You've been drinking beer for 20 years.
Your name's McLovin?
There's nothing naughty and about you drinking beer.
Well,
It's over. You're not fucking teenagers.
well, I think Jeff Hardy ruined drinking beer for everyone.
They
That's
might
a
as-
wrestler, so.
yeah. They might as well have been like, whoa, but do you have your fake ID, but broski?
Right.
And Carl Anderson's like, you're 45, Luke. Or Doc, whatever the fuck name is you have in each. Yeah, I think it's Luke there.
Yeah.
Luke Gallows.
Luke Gallows.
Doc.
Also,
Doc
AJ,
Gallows.
also that's where Styles challenged Finn Balor to a match at Survivor Series
For
nothing.
What was his name?
Festus.
Festus for the rest of us.
That's right. And Mia Yim has new shitty music.
Oh, surprise there.
Yeah. I don't even remember her old music.
Alma, BCRC.
Was that the old music?
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
And they gave her a new nickname on the show, but I forgot. They were like, oh, she's Chen Chi or whatever.
What?
Something. It was weird.
The lady that was in NXT that never debuted?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
So Rhea Ripley and Dominic Mysterio come out at the start of the match. A few assholes in the crowd tried to get a bask in his glory chant going, but it died pretty fast.
Why are they assholes? That's kind of funny.
Because I don't know.
All right.
Because I'm sure she's like, well, you're thinking about my husband, not me.
Well, sure.
No.
Sure.
But this was a shitty match.
Yeah. Horrible.
Mia won with her finisher, Eat Defeat.
Wait, you eat her feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Joe's like,
Well, I'm not.
You have my attention.
I'm listening.
I will never quit. Eat Defeat. It's the same finisher she's had. They just changed the name. After the match, Rhea teases getting in the ring, but she pussies out. And then later backstage, Damage Control asks Mia to join their team for War Games. And she says, I'll think about it, but I don't really have any beef with Bianca, Alexa, and Asuka. I have a question.
Hi, Andrew. Yes.
What beef did she have with Rhea Ripley?
You know,
We're both strong women.
they were in NXT.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
She was watching Raw and TV and she said, well, they suck.
Yeah.
Ah, that could be it.
We got
And
beef.
also I suck. And I can be on the other team that also sucks. And we can just suck.
Yeah.
And it'll suck. So EO tells Mia, don't think too long. And then the OC walks up with beer. Because they're like, we got the beer.
We still got beer. Who wants to fucking
I
party?
stole some beer from my dad's fridge. We got it, bro, Skis and Mia.
Wow.
Let's get drunk.
Let's get drunk.
Sound like
do it.
Otto.
Yeah.
My name is Otto. I love to get blacto.
Whoa, I had mustard.
Well, the OC's got beer.
All right, so next up we have Matt Riddle versus Chad Gable.
You know those guitars that are like double guitars, you know?
Yeah.
It's my favorite online.
You know.
Matt Riddle versus Chad Gable, and Kathy No Pants Kelly interviewed.
Right.
Yeah.
She was wearing a shirt.
Yeah. It was,
No pants.
it was the best part of Raw.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Best moment.
Right.
Kathy Kelly interviews Riddle,
He's not joking.
and he was banging his bongs. And then Alpha Academy walked up, and I started drinking gasoline. And this is what we got.
Elias is doing, big rock star things. He's actually booking us our gigs. He finally agreed to be in a band with me. And right now, I'm taking care of Gable. I think about tickets, merchandise, rock star stuff.
Thank you.
I agreed with that, Shoes.
Shush.
Yeah.
Bruh. Shush. 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 Shush.
That's enough.
Shush. Okay.
And then JBL walked by.
This could be the worst event in wrestling history.
Well, yeah, he's going to say that about himself later.
But then he plays poker with Corbin. And then he's like, oh, God.
No,
On the worst event in wrestling history.
give me 10 seconds.
They're like, hey, so now you're going to play poker with Barry Corbin? And then he says, this may be the worst
Yeah.
event.
So, Riddle versus Gable. Gable gave Riddle a back suplex off the top rope, in which Riddle did a backflip and landed on his stomach.
Stomach.
That was not bad. Riddle hit Orton's DDT and he set up for the RKO, but Otis hopped on the apron. And then Gable rolled up Riddle, put his feet on the ropes with Otis holding them. And Gable won with a roll-up. And then we go backstage and we see Baron Corbin beating one guy in poker while JBL just watches.
1v1.
Yeah. You ever do that? You're with a friend, you're like, hey, let's play poker. Just us.
Right.
Me versus you. Let's play war. I think they were playing war.
JBL's like, when you said you want to watch me poker, I thought you meant something else.
Yeah.
So someone offers JBL some Kentucky bourbon, but he says, why would I want that? Next thing you know, I'm marrying my sister.
Okay.
Because that's his.
Well, the OC should have showed up with the beer.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, we got beer.
And then Akira Tozawa sits at the table and he says, I play poker. And then JBL's like, do you know how to play? And he says, no. And JBL gets excited. And
Tozawa bot.
later, of course, we see that Tozawa has whooped Corbin's ass.
Of course he has.
And then instead of the money, Tozawa wants a match against Corbin.
No, you take the fucking money.
For no reason.
For no reason.
Why does he hate Corbin?
Yeah.
Why do these
TV time?
Yeah, that's it.
Where's Tozawa been?
So I'm like, okay, well, this is stupid. Like, I guess Corbin just is starting over from scratch. Like, literally, who's the biggest jobber that you could face in the company?
Right, because R-Truth is injured.
And then Tozawa whoops Corbin's ass for 10 minutes.
Yes.
If this was boxing and it ended in a decision, Tozawa, wow, you won. You won like 9-1. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
He whoops his ass for 10 minutes, and then Corbin hits end of days for the win.
Of course. Yeah.
Sure.
The end. Good night. Goodbye. Farewell. Show's canceled.
Oh, shit. It's my 8th gimmick, and I still suck.
Yeah.
This is not going to work.
Right. What does he have on this company
I know.
that they have to keep this guy employed? It has been how many years? And what has he done?
Nothing.
He's done nothing. He's never gotten over.
And the only
he's gotten over once.
The only couple times he was interesting 2 times.
2 times.
When he fucking gave Becky the end of days.
Yes.
And when he was broke Corbin. And then they were like, nope, fuck you. You're rich again. And now you're just going to be the king and you're going to suck.
Right.
Like you had chances with this guy.
Yeah.
And he
So
has
many
good match.
chances.
He has really cool, his finisher is one of the best finishers in wrestling.
And it's
unique.
ultra protected.
And he has one of the best
Right.
signature moves in wrestling.
They feed him JBL as a manager. We were all in on this.
Yeah.
We were all in on this idea.
Right.
And then it's just been garbage. It's a joke.
It is.
They're like the new 24/7 title, like their segments.
Corbin is
Horrible.
Corbin is the new 24/7.
Well,
title.
but I mean, come on, poker in the back. Like I know JBL did it with the Acolytes or whatever, the protection agency, but it's not a thing anymore.
Yeah, no, I mean it's you wouldn't even
right.
put those two together. Like it's just
Right.
there's
At least
nothing to
wear
do
an
with it.
APA shirt if you're gonna do that.
Right.
But then you'll be
Relate.
baby face. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Or like beat up fucking Farouk. Beat up Ron Simmons.
Sure.
Doesn't he work there?
Yeah.
Isn't he there?
Ron Simmons.
Beating
Does he
the
work
shit
there?
out of him. Be like,
Yeah,
damn.
I don't know. He's always there.
Yeah. He always shows up.
Next up, we have Miz TV with Byron Saxton interviewing The Miz.
Please,
Not
God.
really.
Please, God, no.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The Miz reads from a prepared statement, acting like he was the victim because Dexter Lumis kept demanding more money. And I know what was going to happen here, but I'm like, I don't even want Johnny Gargano to come out.
No.
I don't even want him to come out.
Stay in the back.
And when did he return? August?
Yeah.
Like he just returned and I'm already tired of him.
To a monster pup.
They've fucking ruined him. They've ruined him. So Johnny comes out
So depressing.
and he says, oh, Miz, you were vacationing in Cabo this past weekend. All right.
Cool.
That's, yeah. Johnny calls Miz Mike and the crowd goes, oh,
shit. He used his real name that he uses anyway.
My God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we know your name doesn't start with the. Fucking, my mom made me name me the.
Yeah.
Middle
So
name
then
Miz.
Johnny makes fun of Miz's sweater and Miz yells, "It's a cardigan!" So a 30-year-old joke
Right.
from Dumb and Dumber that is funny in the movie, but not here. And then Johnny proposes a match between Miz and Dexter. And if Dexter wins, Miz has to pay him. And Dexter gets a WWE contract. So now Johnny is a GM.
Forget all of that.
Yeah.
Why does he have to beat Miz just to get a contract?
Right.
Why can't he just beat someone or just meet with Triple H?
Yeah.
Hey, remember I was in the NXT? I was pretty cool.
Yeah, I had an
And
axe.
then
have a contract.
Miz accepts the match without saying fine. But if I beat him,
Right.
he's gotta leave forever.
Correct.
And then Johnny could have been like, well, good luck with security. They can't ever seem to catch him.
No, ever.
Yeah, right.
Or like if I beat him, there's going to be a contract, a new contract, motherfucker, where if I beat Dexter Loomis, he cannot come here again.
Or if I win, you and
Yeah,
Dexter are both gone.
right. Because we know
Sure.
what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Right.
Like they were going to have this match a few weeks ago, and then they delayed it.
They're going to sign Dexter Loomis and they're going to fight Kiritz's hours.
I can't do that. So Miz accepts the match, and then Dexter appears behind him, and Miz runs away.
Oh, no.
Hey, he was a cameraman all along.
Right.
They're literally flipping. They have 3 ideas. Like, he could be a cameraman.
right.
I mean,
He
who
can
would
come
have
through the
thought
crowd.
the cameraman with like his
He can
face
come under the
covered
ring.
except like half an inch?
Eric, pick a card.
Ooh, this one?
Cameraman. He'll be a cameraman.
Cool.
Well, we
What's
just
the
did
other-
that recently.
Hold on. Let me
Wait.
take the other card.
Yeah,
yeah.
under the ring.
Wait,
Here's the other card.
under the ring. Okay,
Yeah.
wait, one more card.
Good.
Also cameraman.
In a box.
In a giant present.
That's it. That's what Dexter's done. He's been under the ring. He's been in a fucking box. And he's been the cameraman.
And they're like this is the 4th one. And they're like, are we allowed to? Not yet. Okay, not yet. Not yet. In a cake.
Hey, this time
Did we
make
use
sure
that?
to bake the cake first. Make sure we do that.
So yeah, Johnny is just like the random guy in this feud who gets beat by the Miz to make the Miz look strong against Dexter.
Yep.
That's Johnny for you.
I hate
And he's just
everything
goofy Johnny.
this.
What happened to this guy? You
Yeah.
see this guy? He's got the Carnage cosplay
Right.
when he turned on Ciampa.
And it's funny because people who didn't ever really watch NXT are like, why the fuck does everyone like this guy so much?
No, I mean I understand where they're coming from.
Right.
People tweet me. They're like, "Dude, what the fuck, man? How do you like Johnny?" I'm like, "Yeah, I get it, man."
Remember when the Shield debuted and I said, why the fuck do people like these guys?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you should have seen NXT.
This Roman Reigns guy, he's going fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
What a bum. He'll be the first one gone.
So next up, we have Dominic Mysterio.
throat.
Yeah.
Dominic Mysterio versus Shelton Benjamin. Another random match that got started by the heel making fun of the babyface in a backstage segment.
Of course.
Shelton Benjamin, a baby face?
Because it was too late to announce it on social media.
Right.
So Shelton put Dominic in the ankle lock, but then Damian Priest pulled Dominic to the top or to the rope while Rhea distracted the ref, and then Dominic won with a frog splash. Whatever.
Why doesn't Dominic just challenge Roman? He's got like 9 people at ringside.
Yeah, seriously. He doesn't lose ever.
Ever.
I've got my mommy to help me?
Oh, you're not. Oh, wait, no, that's the Ray voice.
Well, it's Dominic voice too.
Yeah, we've done the Dominic.
Speaking
voice.
of Ray, where the hell have we been?
Well,
He's dead. What? What am I?
the high voice.
Oh,
Mommy, I want a match. Can I suck on your titty? Please.
Mommy.
wow.
Next up, we have Kathy Kelly interviewing Austin Theory backstage. And Theory's explanation is, I tried to cash in on Roman Reigns a couple times, but I was stopped by Brock Lesnar and Tyson Fury. And if I did it again, the bloodline would be there to stop me.
Right.
And that'd be a good excuse if he didn't have 8 more fucking months to cash in.
Why not wait till he's in the bathroom?
If he was
taking
like,
a
well,
shit?
Right.
yeah, I only had 1 day left and Roman wasn't here, so I fucked up.
Yeah.
I had to cash in on someone.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
So then Dolph Ziggler walks up and says, "Worst cash in ever,"
Yeah.
Oh,
which
Simpsons.
is a Simpsons joke.
Way to go, Dolph.
And Ziggler did confirm it on Twitter, even posted a meme of himself as comic book guy saying worst cash in ever.
Yeah.
So everything is the Simpsons. And then, blah, 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 let's fight. So we have Theory versus Ziggler.
But I like how Dolph said, and I was part of the greatest cash-in ever.
Yeah.
Can't really argue that.
You cannot.
Maybe Seth Rollins, but can't really argue it.
Right?
Yeah, it's probably second best.
Yeah. Greatest pop.
Should have happened at Mania, but whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got Theory, Ziggler again. And Theory has no more briefcase and no more cell phone.
Thank God.
Theory threw Ziggler in the ring post a couple times, but then Ziggler threw Theory into the ring post. He hits the zigzag, but Theory kicks out. Ziggler goes for a super kick, but Theory punched him and hit the A-Town down, which is a terrible finisher.
It really is.
Like the name is
the name sucks.
A-Town down. It used to be the ATL. Now it's A-Town down. Up and down.
Up and down.
So instead of pinning Ziggler, Theory hits another A-Town down and starts punching Dolph, and the ref pulled him off, and Ziggler rolled out of the ring. So Theory beat Dolph up some more outside the ring, and the ref called for the bell, and then officials ran out to eventually stop Theory, and then Theory walked away and kept saying, "I ain't no kid. I ain't no kid.
What?
I fuck kids. I'm not a kid."
Whoa, whoa. Allegedly.
Allegedly, probably. So next up, we have
The following
Io.
statements by Andrew Pizzotto do not reflect all of that of what's wrong with wrestling. They only reflect the proof that WWE has ignored what Austin Theory has done.
I need an exit out of here.
So next up, we have another shit match. Io Sky versus Dana Brooke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This went a few minutes too long.
Yeah.
Io eventually won with a beautiful moonsault off
How
the
many
top.
how many minutes would you say this match was? Maybe like
Too many minutes.
Too many minutes?
Yeah. After the match, Mia Yim comes out and she says, "You're right. I do got to pick a side for War Games.
War Games.
And I picked mine." And then Belair, Alexa, Asuka, they stand next to Mia. And then later backstage, Rhea tells Damage Control that she'll be on their team for War Games.
Oh, look at that.
Which means there's only one spot left, and it's for Becky Lynch.
Or if that doesn't work,
Dana
Candice
Brooke.
LeRae.
Right.
It has to be Becky, though.
Does it though?
Does she show up night of?
Maybe.
Maybe. Or next week.
Or maybe they say it's Candice and then like they beat up Candice backstage.
Becky does.
Becky does, yeah.
Right. Edge. Like pulls an edge.
Yeah.
Finally, for the main
Well,
event.
get your damn ass in the match. You're next.
She got in the cage.
Oh, that's right.
Main event, we have Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins for the United States Championship.
Yeah.
Rollins hit a suicide dive, and commentary called it a suicide dive.
Oh.
Which I think I said years ago that they stopped calling it that. They call it a toupee suicide because Vince doesn't like the word suicide on his TV show for little babies.
For little
You can't say suicide. Then we're gonna have 2-year-old babies committing suicide, asking their parents what's suicide. They're gonna be jumping out of the ring and going suicide. You can't say suicide. People will remember Chris Benoit.
What was that, Vince?
I just said Chris Benoit.
Yeah.
Did you forbidden it from your brain? Never say it again?
Right.
I guess I did.
I programmed all our microphones so the name can't ever be said. That's right. Vince, we're in a board meeting. Why do you have a microphone?
I don't want anyone to talk about suicide because it reminds me of Owen Hart.
Vince, he didn't kill himself. You killed him.
What? No. It was suicide. Agree to disagree. It was suicide. See, I have a stamp. Suicide. Hey, remember when I talked about Brett? I didn't kill Owen. Owen killed Owen.
Oh,
Brett killed Owen.
What?
Brett
killed Owen.
Brett killed Owen. Let me ask you a question. Did I get accused of murder? The only thing left is suicide.
Vince.
So Seth sets up for the curb stomp.
Oh, yeah, there's this.
But Judgment Day runs out to cause a distraction.
Why?
But then the OC runs out to stop them, and somewhere Tony Khan was watching and just.
Justified, this is awesome, Jeff.
Yeah.
Send the rest.
Yeah. And it's just Tony chanting, this is awesome.
You just hear.
In his living room.
Right.
So, Balor sets up for the coup de grace, but then AJ Styles pushes him off the top rope While Dominic gets in the ring and distracts the ref for no reason at all. Why are you in the ring?
Yeah.
Balor was about to win. And then Rollins retains with the curb stomp.
Yeah.
After the match, Austin Theory comes back out and he beats the shit out of Seth and hits 2 A-Town downs.
A-Town down.
And then Theory picks up the United States Championship. He hits Rollins with it, and then he holds up the belt to end the show. Theory still sucks. Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
People are like, whoa, they fixed his character. I'm like, he's just angry. Anyone can do this. This is what Liv Morgan's been doing. Like, anyone can do this.
But you might like him when he's angry.
Cut a fucking promo. Cut a good promo for a change. That's how people like you.
Correct.
Oh, sure. I beat people up after matches. Yeah, so does every fucking heel.
Yeah.
Give me a fucking... Like, he didn't do that before.
Yeah.
But like for that to be like the
Tell us how you really
blackout
feel.
moment, like that's it.
That's it.
Like that's it.
Austin Theory might win the United States Championship.
Credits.
After failing to do so a week ago.
I thought for a moment he might win it. Some fake finishes, like, oh yeah, Judgment Day. You know what I mean? Maybe that'll turn Seth face, and no, they didn't.
Oh, Theory is so badass now. No, he sucks.
Yep.
Cut a
You
good
guys
fucking
did that
promo.
to him.
He's a BAMF.
Oh,
What's that?
Badass motherfucker.
Oh. Yeah, no. Let's give awards.
BAMF.
Who did you have for worst dressed?
I had Sarah Logan.
Ding, ding, ding.
aw, sure.
Yeah.
Best dressed?
Selena Vega.
Vega looked hot as
Two
fuck.
times.
I had Vega.
Fuck.
I had Vega.
Until
But Kathy Kelly.
didn't wear pants.
Kathy No Pants Kelly.
She was doing the no pants dance.
She looked like she just woke up like after a night of sex. And she's like even her hair was like that morning after hair, which I find so attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Worst acting?
Ooh.
I had The Miz.
I had Matt Riddle.
Okay.
Those are both good. I had LA Feet.
Okay.
All right. Best acting.
Who are you?
I got nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Theory.
Who are you?
He does not have theory.
Because he wasn't,
No.
at least he
No.
wasn't taking fucking pictures.
No.
So you
He
had
didn't have
theory
the briefcase.
because he didn't take selfies?
Yes.
This is bullshit.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right. Touche.
You know what? Here's Kathy Kelly. Here's her tits. I don't know. I'm just gonna
Best
counteract.
acting.
Best acting.
Best
her,
tits.
her tits.
Yeah.
Worst comment?
Kevin Patrick got his words kind of mixed up when Ali was up there and he said Mustard Ali.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He also Theory hit a move mid-match and he was like A-Town down. It was like, no, that's not the
Calm
that's
down.
not his finisher.
Calm down, guy. Yeah.
I had. She's a weirdo, but I don't suck cock.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah. How dare you, Michael Cole?
Yeah.
Michael wants me to suck his cock. I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
Right.
I'm afraid I've got some good news.
Yeah.
I'll only jerk you off under the table, Cole.
I'll just do it.
I'll do it. I had Ronda Rousey clean up on aisle green.
Yeah.
Best comment?
Who?
I didn't have.
There wasn't anything. No one cut a good promo. No one did anything
you have
good.
one?
No one did anything good on a microphone.
It's almost as if like, you know,
Nothing about Monday Night Raw.
There's not a lot of. It's hard to do best.
Right.
worst match?
6-pack challenge.
There's so many to choose.
I had Tozawa versus Corbin. Who did
Sure.
you have?
I had Tozawa versus Corbin.
I was hoping you'd read it Corbin versus Tozawa.
Oh, I had Corbin versus Tozawa.
Yeah, well, no.
I had Baron versus Akira.
Oh, okay. Hero.
Yeah.
Because just why are we seeing the match? Super
sure.
slow-mo.
Braun and Jinder.
100%.
I had Mia and Tamina.
That also works.
Best match.
I had Usos versus New Day.
Come on.
I mean,
They always give a
it's
good
not
match.
Like,
They always give a
I
good
had
match.
Theory Ziggler. They fought a million times, but it was good, and then at the end was not. But
Sure.
worst move.
Live whatever she was thinking.
Yeah, the mid-live botch.
Liv wanting to
botch.
get on
The live
Botchamania.
table botch.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Best move.
The midnight.
Are you?
What?
The midnight hour.
Are you?
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh. Who are you? I had the midnight hour onto the outside. I thought that was really cool.
Okay.
I just did the Phantom Driver off the second rope.
Yeah, that's cool.
I didn't want to pick nothing for any of my bests.
I picked nothing.
Right.
Worst moment or segment, Sheamus.
Fella.
I know Tozawa and Corbin sucked, but Sheamus is the fucking reveal for like, oh, it's Team Sheamus versus the Bloodline. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, you can't put that because it wasn't revealed on Raw. So you have to pick another worst segment.
On Raw?
Or on SmackDown. It wasn't revealed.
What do you mean? He
Like-
fucking, okay, fine, Joe. Sheamus coming out. I mean, that's what I had. Fucking Sheamus coming out.
Yeah.
Everyone,
it was bad.
yeah, Sheamus.
Sure.
Yeah,
sweep
Sheamus.
it, sweep it.
And then best moment. All right, breaking news.
Yeah.
This is nothing. Yeah.
Correct.
We already covered the Kevin Owens stuff. This is interesting. A female fan was removed at a WWE house show in Peoria, Illinois.
Yeah.
On Saturday
What did she do?
for throwing a drink at Scarlett.
Apparently, a couple people got thrown out because of one person's actions.
Yeah.
What-
According
what-
to WMBD News, no charges were filed, no arrests were made, but they were removed. Scarlett later tweeted, as a classy woman from Chicago, I'm not surprised that something like this would happen in Peoria. Peoria. P.S. to the granny who threw the drink, your booze was as cheap as your hairdo. So she's saying it was an old woman.
Interesting.
I guess.
Some old lady had way too much to drink.
Someday.
Also, Braun, this is nothing surprising, but Braun Strowman is hilariously bad at Twitter.
Oh.
He tweeted, he posted these tweets after Crown Jewel, and I had a blast reading them, so I want to read them here, typos and all.
Oh, good. So Josh level.
Yeah. So I don't want to do with the monster voice because I really want everyone to hear every word here, but holy hell, Omos. Can you believe we got 47 stars and reminded the people that no one cares about all these floppy floppers? Giants and monsters better than flipper bag your groceries at Kroger. Hashtag airport test. Hashtag sizzles the prize. Hashtag swole is the goal. And then it gets better. 'Cause
Wait,
then
I think he spelled sizzles wrong.
yeah.
Sizzles.
Sizzles.
the prize.
And then he goes, haha, really? Because they'd be in the main card in Saudi, but instead they are at, and then he put a picture of something, I don't know. Hold on, no. You get it, thank you. This weird subculture of you gotta do flips and kill yourselves. Eve, though, we want you to do it for free without any money to support what you have to go through. The broke-ass, loudmouth internet wrestling community can, in the words of DX, suck it sideways.
And that's all in quotes.
Yeah.
What?
In parentheses.
No, I definitely didn't shit in the indies. He didn't shit in the indies.
Oh,
What?
only in the main roster did
Yeah.
he shit.
I shit on lazy people that want other people to plat hear bills instead of going out and hustling how they can to survive. That what I did and period. Well, I'm aight.
Monster drop out of school early. Monster want to only fight in life.
I'm going to sleep on the is flight.
Monster didn't exercise most important muscle.
Just let me remind you, I am the greatest big man there ever has been, there ever is, and there ever will be.
What the fuck?
If you at me, you prove the point. Good night to all my loyal fans and the rest. Well, go fuck yourself, monster out. And then Mustafa Ali responded to him, can you teach me how to get fired?
Wow! Holy shit!
Are you serious?
I had this for rumors,
Yeah.
but apparently Braun got a shit ton of heat.
Yeah, for
this.
these tweets.
Like legit backstage heat.
I mean, I wouldn't fuck with Braun.
Sure.
And I'm taller than Ali.
right.
That was hilarious.
Jesus.
Right, like he acts
Check your
like he,
fucking tweets.
he acts like he was like the biggest thing in wrestling and fucking control your
Right.
narrative.
Yeah.
You had the stupidest fucking haircut.
We got a TV deal. No, you didn't.
Nope.
Why are you here then?
Right.
If you got a TV deal.
You were gonna be at a bar. in Houston, and you're trying to charge $40 for your tickets? Fuck all the way off, sir.
I'm more offended by all of his typos.
Well, yeah.
Any other news?
Yeah, I have some news.
All right.
So there was a new filing made by Solnado Inc., which is apparently some LLC started by one former Sasha Banks.
Oh. Okay.
Apparently, there was some trademarks that were filed, which are Statement Maker,
Weird.
Mercedes Monet, Monet Talks, and Bank Monet.
Bank Moan?
It's supposed to have the apostrophe.
Bank Monet.
Yeah, Bank Monet.
Who's
Bank
Monet, though?
Maybe that's a name that she could go by somewhere else.
That's her mom's maiden name.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound...
For the purpose of entertainment and merchandise.
Yeah.
So she out.
I mean, some
You
of them
don't
have
follow
side merch, but
True.
it doesn't seem like it's a good...
Charlotte did the same thing a few years ago. She trademarked like the Queen of Wrestling and a whole bunch of other shit. I mean, I feel like she was, maybe setting herself up in case she wanted to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we could see Sasha Banks maybe show up somewhere else under a different name.
I don't think she's gonna be wrestling anywhere else.
Yeah. I mean, she has no problem getting work.
Yeah.
Fucking New York Fashion Week. She's at every comic book movie premiere looking amazing.
Well, why wrestle and hurt your body when you can just walk down a fucking runway and
when
then...
you can have people beg to see it.
Yeah. I want to see it. Any other news?
Negative.
Rumor time.
Rumors! Kevin Owens wins back the Universal title? Maybe! Balor Club to finally get a second member? Too sweet! Brock Lesnar willingly works a full schedule? No chance! Next year's WrestleMania will be in Saudi Arabia? Confirmed!
So the rumors of Stone Cold Steve Austin having another match at WrestleMania are getting even hotter.
Hotter.
He's
They
the
said
new
that
Undertaker.
they made him an offer, and I couldn't refuse. But no, Dave Meltzer suggested that the biggest money match, if they could pull it off,
would be
Steve Austin versus CM Punk.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't think I want to see that.
No, I don't. I don't want to see CM Punk.
That might be the only way to get CM Punk there.
Give him Austin.
He's like, I get to fight Austin.
And beat him?
Who knows?
So Simpsons Wrestling
Just pay me. Just pay me. I don't care.
had a great meme today.
Yeah.
It was where Bart was hammering the mustard packets.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. He just watches himself fucking destroy
CM
himself.
Punk screwed CM Punk.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, PW Insider says that Bobby Roode is expected to be back soon, and he will be on SmackDown when he returns. Hopefully as Bobby Roode.
Right.
Not Robert Roode. Hopefully with the original... It's not going to happen.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Probably not.
Rewrite on music.
Remember they redid his music too? Oh, God. Or no, it was the combination with Ziggler. So maybe, who knows? I don't
Maybe.
know. Maybe, probably not.
When
Yeah.
someone's music
It's
is
over.
like their whole character, you need to keep it. Sorry. Not sorry.
Anything else?
So I thought this could be news, but it feels like this guy's just kind of bullshitting. So former WWE writer and Major League Wrestling founder Court Bauer basically said on a different podcast, we don't mention their names, that they were talking about doing Eddie Guerrero versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 22.
Yeah.
And then Eddie passed away.
I've heard this before.
Yeah?
It might have been him that said it too, like years ago.
Yeah.
They've talked about that was the plan.
Right. I mean, it sounded to me like he was just trying to make himself sound like, yeah, I pitched this amazing match, But I mean, it would have been the most fucking incredible thing.
Yeah.
Like corn.
Yeah. We need.
It's a shame.
We need. Shut up. Where's that multiverse? We need that multiverse.
Right.
Where Eddie didn't die. We saw him fight Shawn
Don't
Michaels.
we have it on a video game? We can go play downstairs.
Here we go.
The video game verse.
All right, trivia time.
So, Brock Lesnar,
Trivia.
his rivalry with Bobby Lashley was his first non-title rivalry since what year?
What?
So every rivalry
Bobby
he's been
Lashley.
in. Yeah. This was his first rivalry where it wasn't for a title. Since what year? Just give me the year.
Hold on, 2016.
2012.
2016 is right.
Yeah, it's the Undertaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But think
I
about
remember
that. Think about that. 6 years of just title shots.
Well, didn't he
For
fight
Brock.
Cena when he came back and Cena wasn't champ?
Yeah, they fought for the title. Well, hold on. That was 2015, I think, when he first came back, right?
Yeah.
Well, he first came back in 2012.
Yeah.
You mean when he squashed Cena at SummerSlam?
At Extreme Rules.
What year was that?
No, that was 2012.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was way.
Yeah.
So 2016 was the last time he had a non.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
That's yeah.
Jesus.
It's a long time.
Right.
It sure is.
So War Games is not for a title, but I guess that's what he does now.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. All right, fan questions. Joey Jojo Jr. Shabadoo. Josh Reese is my tribal chief. Acknowledge him.
Josh,
I will
quit
fight
writing
you.
into these questions.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Come on,
Hang
Josh.
these guys. Justin Stewart, push, fire, bury. The push, the fire, the bury.
Okay.
Push the fire, right? That's the most important one.
Push the fire.
Push the push, bury the berry, fire the fire.
Bobby Cox, what type of desert is best?
Oh,
Some
the
of these
Sahara.
people have Braun Strowman problems.
I would say the Sahara. I'm not sure what that has to do with wrestling. Or the Saudi desert is nice.
Best dessert? I don't know. I like Oreos.
Yeah.
Ice cream?
Anything Oreos. Joseph Reiling, so Viking Raiders' biggest faces in WWE for taking out Shit Row.
Maybe. I mean, sure. Maybe.
Sami Zayn's not around right now.
Yeah.
Alan Kimmett, would you consider doing a Patreon episode for unresolved storylines? Something along the lines of the unsolved mysteries.
That's
Only
not
if,
bad.
only if we can use the unsolved mysteries theme.
Yeah, of course we can.
That's not bad, actually.
Unsolved mysteries.
Unsolved
amazing.
storylines.
Welcome to Unsolved Mysteries.
Would you say that the
WWE.
anonymous GM was unsolved? Or would you the fucking
It was
Hornswoggle thing?
Hornswoggle.
Yeah.
Come on.
It
Technically
was
solved.
Hornswoggle.
I thought they just did that as a joke, just to say something.
I mean, who was it? You know, what was in the lockbox? Well, the NDAs. But yeah, there's plenty of that.
there's so many.
It's true.
There's so many.
That would be fun.
Wow.
Liam,
Send us some and like maybe we can
Yeah.
put together an episode.
right. Liam, if Tony Khan was running WWE, do you think by now he would have paired up Jinder Mahal and Baron Corbin to be the modern day wrestling Maharaja gods?
Nice.
Yes.
Possibly.
It would be a stable.
Pretty sure they were together for something. Suck and fuck.
God. 199 Big T started going all the way back to the beginning of What's Wrong with Wrestling and listening from there. It's crazy to listen to what was going on in WWE back then.
Right.
It couldn't be worse than right now.
No.
What do y'all think
We were
are
blessed
the
back then.
says what do you think are the chances of Enzo and Cass coming back? I would say slim to none at this point.
Correct.
Especially together. Cass is in AEW.
Yeah.
He probably signed a fucking 5-year deal. Sorry, Morrissey.
W. Morrissey.
Yeah. What the fuck? My first name is W.
W.
Barath Ramnath, sorry.
Right.
Fantasy book your ideal men's and women's Rumble winners and WrestleMania main events.
Cody Rhodes.
That means
Cody Rhodes.
Stone Cold beating Roman Reigns
Yeah, right.
for the Undisputed.
I still think I would do Cody because it was just magical to begin with, and just let him finish it off.
Yeah.
We'll give
Let him
Owens
finish it
next
off.
year,
Right.
when he's healthy.
And for women,
I'll take Sami Zayn winning that thing.
the women's rumble.
Beating, yeah.
Yeah.
The women's, I would have Sasha return and take the fucking belt off Ronda. Fuck you, fuck yourself. Go retire.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
That's not gonna happen.
Has Sasha won a Rumble?
No.
No.
Yeah, of course not. Yeah, let her do that.
Charlotte will probably win her second this year.
Oh God.
Tim, if Vince didn't get outed, what would this week's SmackDown and Raw look like?
This.
Ideally the same.
Well,
I think he did this.
The same, but Dana Brooke would have retained the 24/7 championship
Correct. That is true.
yeah.
from not Io Sky because she wouldn't have been called up from someone else.
Yeah.
Saint Lopez, formerly Johnny Hornyitis. What do you think is the best Money in the Bank cash in? Yeah, the Seth Rollins for me.
But again, the Ziggler was a
Ziggler
close
was
second.
great. Ziggler was
So
really good.
That's why we can't really do a bracket because what's going to beat those two.
Right.
Jason Claver, I think what they did with Theory this week is still a step in the right direction. Besides Roman, what wrestler has changed your opinion on them the most over time, past or present?
Yeah, we've gotten this question a few times.
Yeah.
Changed for the better or just changed?
I mean, probably for the better.
I didn't like the New Day at all.
Well, no one did.
Right.
No one did.
Yeah.
Until they turned heel. Roman's probably the best example.
I think so.
But Roman was pretty good
heel.
when he was the Shield. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When he was in the Shield and they were heels, we liked him. We wanted him to win the Rumble.
Well, hold on. Everyone wanted Daniel Bryan to win that Rumble.
That's true.
But he wasn't there, so we were left with Roman Reigns or Batista.
Yeah.
What were they going to cheer?
Yeah.
Danielle, if when Randy comes back, do you think he will turn on Riddle? Most likely.
He better.
Yeah.
I mean, we want it to be Riddle turning on Randy, but let's be honest.
No.
That's probably not going to happen. He's got to play his bongs.
He's going to play with bongs, bro.
At least if that happens, Riddle will be angry again, and maybe he'll stop being a fucking idiot on the show.
Yeah.
Right.
Jake Baker, Pushfire Berry, last member of Team Bianca, Beth Phoenix, Becky Lynch, Candice LeRae. Obviously, push Becky.
Push Becky, Barry, Candice, Fire Beth. It wouldn't really make a lot
Beth's
of
got
sense.
to fight Ripley whenever that,
And you've already got Mia Yim there doing that, so.
Well, they could have Edge, but Edge, it wouldn't make sense because he's still feuding with Judgment Day. But that would be a big name for War Games.
Maya Yim.
Ryan, Tamina can't even do an Irish whip into the corner correctly. She literally looked like she had no idea what was going on. And I hope Vince didn't have an NDA with that. Ew. Why is she still on WWE or worse, on TV still, signed the Val Venus fluffer?
Okay, well, first of all, racist. She's not Irish.
She's stupid ass.
No,
it was a Samoan whip. They're
Lord
different.
Jewel, who Pushfire Berry signing these guys into your promotion on the one condition that you also sign their spouse to an ironclad contract that includes pushes, promos, matches, and title runs. So we got Cody Rhodes with Brandy.
Okay.
We got Rusev Miro with Lana. And then Daniel Bryan with Primo.
I mean, I can push any one of them onto my dick.
Yeah. I would say Miro with Lana.
Oh, when they first came?
Well, I mean, like, Brandy's just the worst. I can't stand her.
I would have to fire Cody and Brandy.
Me
and
too.
bury Daniel and Bree.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
For sure. Omar, do you guys think CM Punk is disappointed in Luke Gallows because he's just a fat drunk now? Shout out Straight Edge Society.
I get it.
I get that reference.
Punk comes back and he feuds with them.
Right. He's like, who told you could fucking take a drink?
Josh DeStefano, I grew up watching the Attitude Era, stopped watching for many years, came back last year, and have been getting all caught up. Discovered Rick Rude. And why on earth are they not using this guy with that glorious music and entrance? I think he meant Bobby Roode.
Yeah.
Our fans. I think Braun screwed over all of our fans.
Right.
They watched, they read his tweet or whatever, and then,
somehow they all went to Braun and he fixed them.
Man.
But yeah, he's looking forward to him coming back, and
Yeah,
so are we.
If they use him right,
Shit.
he'll probably team up with LA Feet.
LA Feet.
Glorious Feet. Yeah.
Glorious
Feet.
Alex Mahaloff, my wife and I will be attending Raw next week. I don't think she's ever been to a live wrestling show. What's the best part of being at the show live versus watching on TV?
Having a few drinks before and then being kind of rowdy when you get in there and just yelling stuff.
I don't know. When you see someone dive off a ladder or something, it's really cool to see in person.
Right. Not having to hear commentary.
Yeah, that's true.
When you
Talk
get
like
winked
children.
at by female wrestlers.
That was pretty good.
When you see Liv Morgan push her butt cheeks in between chains.
Yeah, I mean,
for God's sakes, I came!
Come at me.
Trent Chappelle, not a question, but a story. Last week after work, I stopped for fast food while I was waiting for my order. I figured, why not put the podcast on and finish the rest of it on the drive home? I clicked play, and it just so happened the cashier was handing me my order. Like right as I clicked play. To my surprise, My truck speakers are berated by Andrew's moans.
Yes. Windows open.
Since I apparently stopped halfway through the Johnny Miz STD bit, shaking my head.
Wow.
Was his mom in the car?
I hope so.
Congratulations.
That's what he.
Was there like a bus full of orphans ordering at that moment?
You, sir, are a made man.
Hello, welcome to Whataburger. What can I get you?
I'll have what he's having.
The last breath you take right before your last moan. You gotta listen. It's like
I was just doing my Tony Khan impression.
Sure.
I don't know what you guys.
Yeah, you Tony Khan'd all over me.
Yeah.
You just got conned.
Stone Cold Savage, if the rumor that Kevin Owens is truly injured, then why does God not love me?
Because you touch yourself at night.
Yeah. Todd Fricker, what's on the menu for Survivor Series?
Oh.
Wiener War.
We're still doing Wiener War?
Nice.
Okay. All right.
Absolutely. Sounds amazing.
Look,
like
I've already,
wieners.
let me see, where is it?
Yeah.
Notes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Look at that. Oh, that's
Whoa!
all I got. That's all I got.
Hold on. Once again, I saw an ingredient I don't like, but I trust Eric.
Oh.
What'd
Yeah.
you see?
Mustard.
Coleslaw.
Oh.
Okay.
Love coleslaw.
All right.
But I trust you.
But there'll be an ingredient that I'm going to try that I think you're going to go ape shit for.
Yeah.
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 Tell me.
I mean, you'll take a bite and just be like,
I mean, for God's sakes, I came.
yeah.
It's fair.
Michelle, Elimination Chamber 2023 in Montreal. How do you book Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn?
Yeah. We've
Well-
talked about it 100 times.
You book them well.
Well, you could do it there.
Right.
Have them reunite, fuck the Usos.
Yeah, fight the Usos at WrestleMania. Take the
Take
titles
those
off of
fucking
them.
titles.
Because clearly neither one of them are going to fucking fight Roman for the title. So
No, honestly, though, if neither one of them are fighting Roman for the title, that's what they have to do.
honestly.
They have to get together and beat the fucking Usos.
Correct. Yes.
Obviously.
Obviously. Pop culture junkie, which Thanksgiving dinner would you rather be invited to this year? The McMahons, consisting of Shane, Steph, Triple H, Linda, and her boy toy, and Vince and his sugar baby.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay, that's going to be hard to
I
beat.
would just be like this the whole time, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Or the Bellas with Nikki and her dancer, Brie Mode and Brian, and Mommy Bella and Johnny Ace. It's not even a competition.
And Vince's
even-
old
yeah.
sugar baby, right?
Right. And what's third? So far I got
No,
a
that's
push
it.
and a fire.
No, it's not. It's
Yeah.
just you choose one. It's
yeah,
easy.
McMahon.
I'm Raj with Stone Cold rumored to have another match. How would you guys like for it to be set up and against who? My idea was maybe he's a surprise entrance at the Rumble, and whoever eliminates him is going to feud. He's going to feud with into WrestleMania.
That's not bad, actually.
I mean,
He can come out at the Rumble, stun everyone when you have the most guys in the ring, and then
Yeah.
someone eliminates him. Undertaker's been eliminated. Sean's been eliminated. Older, you know what I mean?
Styles
Triple H
would be cool because Styles can make anyone look good.
Yeah, sure.
Styles, Stone Cold.
Seth Rollins,
Rollins, ooh,
pretty good.
yeah,
Roman?
Kevin Owens again.
sure. Make it a
He
tradition.
says, P.S. There's a duck in Texas
Oh.
called a Muscovy duck that
we
could
go.
be 76 centimeters tall. Joe was right all along. That's 2 feet.
77 what?
Centimeters.
Who does
It's
centimeters?
like, I don't know. He did.
What is this, Canada?
Well, I don't think he.
What's that about here?
Not in the U.S. Yeah,
That's maybe like that.
that's still not that tall.
All right, so I guess we're gonna have to make a Patreon episode where Joe goes duck hunting.
We just rate ducks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How many centimeters?
76.
Whoops, 76. 30 inches. 3 feet, maybe. Almost 3 feet. That's about here.
2.5 feet. It's 2.5. It's 2.5 feet.
About here. That's about here.
Almost 3 feet.
it's like this.
It is.
Yeah,
Look, you guys have exaggerated all these years. I just said here and you made fun of me. You
the
guys
monster.
think a little
What?
tiny
hit
duck.
the monster
a
button.
little tiny duck one. Hey. Quack, motherfucking
Most
quack.
ducks are like, this like
Those are
Very
baby
small.
ducks. Those
No,
little
your
chicks.
average duck is like
You
that
know the
big.
ducks that we used to feed were like this. You know it. You just
They're
don't
not-
I don't have very ducks.
They're not Thanksgiving turkeys.
They are. I'd rather have ducks.
That's like being like, well, a cat is like this big, and then it's like, what? No, well, a lion is a cat.
Yeah, but what's a higher form of duck?
You guys act like I did it off the floor. I did it from here to here. That's not even 2 feet.
You literally just did this. You like?
I want to go back to the tape.
This.
I want to go back to the
Like
tape.
this.
I didn't. I was never off screen.
Check
I
the
always make
tape.
sure-
I'm
Check
pretty
the
sure
tape.
this duck could have powerbombed me.
Check the tape. It was a
I still would rather fight.
It was
20,
a Danny DeVito sized
I'd
duck.
still rather fight 20 Danny DeVitos. I don't know what the fuck it was.
Duck sized Danny DeVito.
Yeah, and you're like a duck's like this big.
It's like the Danny DeVito sized Danny DeVito.
Paul, will any of you be watching any of the World Cup since the U.S. is in it or not really?
I'll watch it. Yeah.
The last time the World Cup had the U.S., I went to a couple of bars with some friends that were into it. It was kind of fun.
Yeah.
As long as they win one game. Shit.
No.
No.
Paste Pot Pete, Pushfire Barry, Austin. I'll watch if the women win because that party in the locker room afterwards was pretty phenomenal. What was her name? Alex Morgan?
Oh, yeah.
Like twerking in the locker room? That was pretty good.
She's super hot.
Paste Pot Pete, Pushfire Barry, Austin Theory becoming crazy, Randy Orton 2.0, or Liv Morgan heel title run, or Hell in a Cell War Games match where the double cage has a ceiling. That's hilarious you say that because that's the classic War Games match.
Right.
Is that it had a ceiling.
Right.
They took off the ceiling so that people could jump off of it now.
Push.
So I'd fire that.
Push the Morgan heel run.
Yeah, of course.
Barry, Austin Theory.
Yes.
Fire the
That is correct.
the Hell War Cell.
Rizzler, want to know what Desperate Time filling looks like? Tozawa versus Corbin and Dana Brooke versus Io Sky on the same card. Fuck my life.
That is correct.
Imagine you paid to get into that. Mm-hmm. Like, you're like, what?
Yeah.
The fuck is this?
M. Pompeius, what does Corbin need to do to get over? As good as JBL is, I don't see it elevating Corbin at all. We already mentioned. He already did. He had a couple moments and they blew it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Noah WW, how does this sound? Kevin Owens beats Roman Reigns at WrestleMania through Sami Zayn betraying the bloodline. They become a duo again, but eventually Sami Zayn giving Kevin the title comes back to haunt Owens, and Sami takes it off Owens after a solid, fruitful run.
Sure. Not going to happen, but.
Yeah, if Roman plays dirty in every match he's in, whoever is taking the belts from him has to play dirty too in order for it to make sense. I don't feel like Sami is at the point nor ready as a character to take the belts because he's healing from the ways he was mistreated by Vince. I mean, he's like 40 now, so if he's been wrestling for like 20 years.
Yeah, that's true.
Sami's like the most over guy in the company right now.
I think he's not ready today, but they could make him ready by WrestleMania.
Yeah.
He gets, they kind of hint the swerve. He goes to the Rumble. He wins. Then they have like a Batista Triple H thing going on. Like, what are you going to do? Fuck off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
for sure. He's the most over guy in the company.
Because they always forget what everybody should want more than anything is the WWE title. So that's when things get a little fishy, right? Wasn't he trying to say, I'm going to win something so that I can not, you know what I mean? Like, who was it that did that for Roman?
Well, Sammy was trying to win the Money in the Bank, I think.
Oh, right.
So that he wouldn't cash in on Roman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Juan Saul, Pushfire Barry, HBK as Hogan, Eric as Hogan,
What?
or Big Show as Hogan.
Yeah, but when you were Hogan, it was great.
That was a Schuster.
I would say Shawn was actually the worst one. So push Eric. Hey, there you
Yeah,
go.
Push Eric.
Push Eric. All right. Yeah.
Barry.
I don't remember Big Show as Hogan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was
called
doing
him-
impressions like every week, remember?
Yeah, he was Fat Bastard. And then he came out as Hogan. He was the Schuster.
Yeah, whatever.
Why did Big Show dress up as a baby? Why was he a baby that one episode?
Isn't that always his character?
Sure.
No, but why was he in a diaper?
Why
and-
was he the New Year's baby?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No one remembers?
No.
So probably there was no reason.
It's not so
It's
much.
New Year. Like, it's New Year's. You're a baby.
What?
Happy New Year, bitch.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
It's not so much that we
bitch.
don't remember. It's so much that we don't care.
Yeah.
Bradley Gentry, I cannot be the only one that loathes when Lashley pumps his arms to the beat of his music.
Oh.
And then he's requesting Aleister Black, but I think you removed him. And you're right. But this still works. Yeah, that works.
Sure does.
Right.
That is all for fan questions. So make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Follow the show on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Wrong Wrestling. Get a t-shirt at prowrestlingtees.com/what's wrong with wrestling. And become a supporter of the show at patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling.
And I put on some funny content on my own TikTok, maybe.
Jesus,
Joe
here we go.
Pisano 24. Oh, come on.
Hey, maybe
Come
check
on.
out the podcast TikTok where
It's really good.
we have a video that's at 173,000 views.
Absolutely.
Jericho,
really good.
Jericho on the Masked Singer.
It's so
It
great.
could be him.
Get up and dance with me.
Turns out he can't sing.
I can see you dancing, Jenny. She's like,
Shut
oh,
up
shit. She's
and
like,
dance
oh, no.
with me.